Hey there, fellow gardeners. Are you dreaming of picking fresh, juicy apples straight from your own backyard? In today's video, I'll guide you through the step-by-step process of growing an apple tree right at home. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this video will help you cultivate a thriving apple tree from the ground up. Let's dive in. Step 1. Choosing the right apple variety. Cut to different apple varieties with labels. Narrator. The first step in growing a successful apple tree is choosing the right variety. Did you know that apple trees come in hundreds of different types? It's crucial to select a variety that thrives in your climate. For example, Granny Smith and Honeycrisp are popular choices for cooler climates, while Fuji and Gala do well in warmer regions. Take some time to research which apple variety suits your area best, and consider cross-pollination needs if you're planting more than one tree. Step 2. Selecting the perfect location. Scene showing a sunny spot in a garden. Narrator. Location is everything when it comes to growing apple trees. These trees love full sun, which means they need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Choose a spot in your garden that offers good air circulation and well-drained soil. Avoid low-lying areas where frost can settle, as this can damage your tree. Remember, a happy tree equals a bountiful harvest. Step 3. Planting your apple tree. Visuals of digging a hole and planting a young apple tree. Narrator. Now that you've selected the perfect spot, it's time to plant your apple tree. Start by digging a hole twice as wide as the tree's root ball and just as deep. Gently loosen the roots before placing the tree in the hole. Fill in with soil, making sure the graft union, the part where the rootstock meets the tree, is above the soil line. Water it well to help the roots settle in, and add a layer of mulch to retain moisture and suppress weeds. Step 4. Watering and fertilizing. Cut to someone watering the tree and applying fertilizer. Narrator. Apple trees need consistent moisture, especially in their first few years. Water deeply once a week, ensuring the soil stays moist but not waterlogged. In the spring, apply a balanced fertilizer to support growth. As your tree matures, you can switch to a fertilizer that promotes fruit production. Be mindful not to over-fertilize, as this can lead to excessive leafy growth at the expense of fruit. Step 5. Pruning for success. Visuals of pruning shears cutting branches. Narrator. Pruning is a key factor in growing a healthy apple tree. The best time to prune is late winter or early spring, while the tree is still dormant. Start by removing any dead or diseased branches, then thin out the center to allow sunlight to penetrate. Prune for shape, aiming for an open, vase-like structure that will support fruit production and air circulation. Remember, a well-pruned tree is less prone to disease and yields better fruit. Step 6. Protecting against pests and diseases. Scene of someone inspecting an apple tree for pests. Narrator. Apple trees can attract a variety of pests and diseases, so it's essential to keep an eye out. Common pests include aphids, apple maggots, and codling moths, while diseases like apple scab and fire blight can also pose a threat. Regularly inspect your tree, and use organic insecticidal soap or neem oil to treat pests. For disease prevention, consider applying a fungicide in early spring and practice good garden hygiene by cleaning up fallen leaves and fruit. Step 7. Harvesting your apples. Footage of ripe apples being picked. Narrator. After months of care, it's finally time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, literally. Depending on the variety, your apples will be ready to harvest in late summer to early fall. Ripe apples will easily come off the tree when lifted and twisted. Be sure to handle them gently to avoid bruising. And there you have it, your very own homegrown apples, ready to be enjoyed fresh, baked, or preserved. Conclusion. Cut to a basket of apples on a table. Narrator. Growing an apple tree at home is a rewarding experience that not only gives you fresh, delicious fruit but also adds beauty to your garden. With the right care and a little patience, your apple tree will thrive for years to come. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips and tutorials. Happy gardening, and see you in the next video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.